All right, in the distance, I think that's Glacier Peak and the Cascade Mountains. And then I'm doing a pan around, and over there is Park Butte Lookout. It's kind of hard to see from this distance. I'm not sure what the name of these mountains are here. And panning around some more. I think these mountains, peaks here, are called the Sisters. And then, of course, the main feature is Mount Baker. And some people use this route. It's called the Railroad Grade. And they use it as an approach route up to Mount Baker. And I forget the name of this glacier, but as you can see over the years, it has really melted back. This used to be all glacier down in this valley that was carved out, and now the glacier's probably half its size. I'm not sure. And of course, it's over many, many years, decades, maybe hundreds of years, but it certainly has gone back. And I've got a spectacular day today to hike. I think I'm the only one up here on Railroad Grade. I saw a few people going over to Park Butte Lookout, but I think this is far more spectacular, especially with the day we've had today. All right, talk to you later. Okay, folks, I haven't gone too much farther, but one thing I did forget to point out is that over there in that light blue distance, I think that's Puget Sound, maybe far enough north that it's north of Puget Sound, I'm not sure, but Puget Sound, Strait of Juan de Fuca, someplace out there, definitely salt water. And then I think that is either the Olympic Mountains or maybe that's Vancouver Island up in Canada. Not sure. And I'll just give you the full view again. Just about to go around this kind of imposing slabs of rock, Baker. And now I'm up kind of even with the bottom of the glacier. And again, we've got Cascade Mountains in the distance, with Glacier Peak kind of sticking up. I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see Glacier Peak? I can't even see it. Sorry, folks. I don't know. But I'll just continue going around. There's Glacier Peak. Now let me zoom in on that. Is that out of focus? Probably is. All right. It's a warm day, but windy. As I get up higher on the mountain, the windier it gets. Talk to you later. I'm up here basically to the glacier where the crevasses start. Crevasse, however you want to pronounce it. And there they are. Reason you gotta be careful on glaciers. You don't want to fall into those things. And they don't look too deep from here, but they're bigger than you would expect. Because when I crossed this creek when it's coming up, It's a little farther down than what you can see. But they used to have a bridge there, but the aluminum bridge got wiped out. Well, wiped out. It got pushed downstream, so it's no longer able to cross with it. So you kind of have to rock hop across it, and it's a little tricky. And it gets deeper in the afternoon as the sun melts. So, sun melts the snow, I should say. And again, I'll give you a 360. I have come up to actually where the people camp that are going to climb Baker, and a couple actually passed me on the trail as well as I was taking pictures of a marmot. But is that in focus? It doesn't look like it's in focus. There we go. Let's move over here, just see if I can see show you the camp. If you're gonna climb Baker, this is one of the main camping areas, and you can see a few of the tents there. Little spot, I guess you can filter water out of that. I'm not sure I would trust it with all the marmots and stuff around, but I don't think there's any creeks readily available, so either you got to carry your water or take it out of these little, I would call them puddles. And this is probably my turnaround point. It's 4 miles up, 4.1 miles up to this point from the car, and it's a good place to have lunch, turn around. So there we are, folks. View down the glacial moraine and over. Now we've got the Park Butte Lookout. It's down below us, actually, and it's a great view. I will maybe talk to you later. All right, on my hike down, came across this little pool of water, the Baker in the background. I was edge of that green is the trail I hiked up farther than what you can see from here. You can see the shadows of clouds going across Baker, and that's kind of spectacular. It's just a beautiful day, probably 65, 70 degrees, and actually starting to look for blueberries. There's a few, but since it was such a hot summer, they're not in the best condition. I think it was too dry during the summer. And anyway, heading back, let you know if I find any blueberries. Talk to you later. All right, found a spot with some blueberries. They're a little bit past their best, but see how many I can pick. Hopefully enough to make some blueberry muffins. I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks.